Welcome back to Miles Around. It's time for our first in the driver's seat, and it is this, the BMW X3. This is one of two SUVs offered by BMW. Of course, the larger is the X5. Dennis?
Well, you know, you're stuck on an SUV, but you want a sporty one? This might be the perfect vehicle for you. BMW's X3 is really, in a sense, a sport SUV. Now, with this 3.0 SI, they have added 260 horsepower with an inline six-cylinder and the X-Drive, their all-wheel drive system, in case you do live in a place where you actually need to get through maybe a couple inches of snow. Now, we are going to take a look at some mechanicals, some inside, and some overall looks at this vehicle. But for now, let's take a look under the hood.
When you lift the hood of this BMW X3, you'll find a 3-litre inline-six engine.
That's right, 260 horsepower, and they accomplished that kind of horsepower out of only 3 liters by their double Vano system, which is their veritable valve system. Now, beyond the motor, which does have drive-by-wire electronic throttle and a very elaborate management system for both spark and all sorts of fuel management systems to get pretty decent mileage out of the motor, you have to look at the mechanics beyond that. Their X-Drive system, which is their all-wheel drive system, has hill descent control, dynamic stability control. Even their brake system has electronic brake force distribution and even a brake fade compensation system that lets the car know when the brakes are fading and knows how to apply more pressure to the brake system to make sure you'll stop, even if you have, say, 20 or 30,000 miles on the brake pads. Now, BMW does one thing right when it comes to mechanics. They know how to get a feel and a drive into their automobiles, and I guess that's why they call it the ultimate driving machine. BMW's been building 6 cylinders and some of the best in the industry for many decades. And this just shows all of the technology that they have built for decades comes together in even their most recent vehicles. All right, when you're talking about the BMW X3 or any BMW, you've got to talk about the signature twin kidney grills on the front. You know, it's just something that goes along with any design. And speaking of design, the thing is, it's Chris Bangle. You know, the jury for me has been out ever since the Z4. And this is another Chris Bangle design that for me is still taking some time to grow on me. Now, it is attractive looking and it will set yourself apart from other SUVs in the market. But the thing about it is BMW wants you to be that. They want you to be an individual, and they do that with the little X3.
Now, a couple of things on the car that I really like, and this is one of them. It actually almost has window sills here. They come out such an angle. The departure angle here, also the departure angle of this line. And you look at this molded plastic piece on the bottom. Again, like some of the other cars we've talked about in the past, it almost looks like it has a body kit on the vehicle. The nice mirrors, fairly square, which is unusual. There seems to be a lot more rounded mirrors around these days. Door handles, same color as the body. This kind of XC90 roof rail, and also the hips on the back of this vehicle. Very meaty, very nice.
Moving to the interior of a BMW is always kind of a fun thing to do. You know, BMW adds things like the premium package. This particular test vehicle had the optional contour leather seats, which actually gives you an optional bend in the front of the seat. It kind of contours into your shoulders and gives you perfect support when you're driving down the road. It also had a heated steering wheel, which might seem a little over the top for some people, but remember, it's only a $40,000 sport utility, but yet has things that $100,000 sport utilities might have as an option. And other things like the HD radio that's available with the Harman Kardon sound, the available navigation system, the heated seats, all the things that come together really do enhance the driving experience.
Now, I had a look at the back seat of this vehicle. There's one thing that's really outstanding, but I'll get to that in a second. There is enough legroom in here for people of many different sizes. Also, the back seat is very firm and very comfortable. I have to say, out of all the cars that I've sat in the back of, this has the easiest seat belts to put on. In fact, you can hardly feel them at all when you pull them. The inertia is so good. The seatbelt comes right out and clips right into the clip holder, and it really feels good around you as well. It's sort of formed for almost any kind of body. I would say this is one of the most comfortable vehicles I've sat in the back of. This has really helped BMW carve out their niche as a SAV producing company, which is a sports activity vehicle company, suitable for small families, also very good in cold weather. This vehicle is an ultimate driving machine.
Yes, the thing about the 2007 BMW X3 is it really is the perfect size. It provides freedom of quick, nimble driving without really giving away anything in return. Grab a hold of the leather steering wheel, take full command of the road with the X Drive. Transparent to the driver, it will shift power front and back all across road conditions. Take advantage of the 260 horsepower 3-liter engine. The comfort is absolutely unmistakable, and thanks to the X3's redesigned interior, complete with more premium dashboard and Nevada leather. Really, you want to buy this vehicle, like I said earlier, if you're stuck on an SUV but want a sporty one. You'll need space for 5, but you also want to get through a little bit of the rough stuff. If you're looking for a third row seat in a truck-based sport utility or a serious off-roader or towing, this is not the one for you. If you're looking for a sportier, more fuel-efficient wagon, this might be an option for you if you do want to sit up off the road.
Here are the guys that make miles around possible. The Russ Auto Group, Baxter Auto Parts, Northside Ford, Ray Reese Dealerships, 4-Wheel Parts Performance Center, Grand Prix Imports, and J. Lee's Auto Group. Thanks, guys.